Well, hello, my fellow car modelers. How are you doing today? We have got a big announcement for Luka Cee Products. We're bringing on another company's product, 3D printed parts from Scale Cars Online over in Poland. I have done a video in the past on them, and their parts are really unique and remarkable, and I thought I'd give it a try and see if we could bring some over here to the US, because I know it's really difficult for some of you who may know of them and have tried to order from them or have ordered from them. It can be difficult nowadays trying to get stuff shipped in. So Luka Cee Products is going to try to bring them to you and make it a little easier for you to get. So we're going to look over here on our website, and if you see now down here, and let me let you know again, we are still working on trying to keep everything with the shipping costs integrated in the price, so you do not pay any extra shipping. We're trying to keep it easy, simple, and without really jacking the prices up too high on you. And there's a few things we have to do to make this work, so I'm going to show you how it all works. And right down here we have our stock car online products, and of course if you want to go to the Luka Cee Products, are manufactured here, our resin cast parts, you have that here. But we're here to look at this side of the website, so let's click on this and get over there, and we're going to start here looking the wonderful items that we've got. Quite a few. There are some really amazing detail items, especially for a lot of you NASCAR race car builders. We've got some cool NASCAR wheels. Let's take a look here. And wheels and tire combo, and the way these tires and wheels are done, let's look at those. They are separate, and you can see that the wheel does not have the hub or the lugs coming through, and we'll show you why here really soon, because you can see it's a separate item with like kind of a honeycomb inside there, so they're almost hollow. And these tires are beautiful, and the shape is just really correct here. And right over here we'll let you just take a look at, if you go onto the website, there's all the information right there on how they'll work for you. And look at this, there they are in use on David Hawkins' beautiful Malibu. That was Darrell Waltrip's driven Malibu that he had at the Acme show last year. And as you can see, there are lugs and a hub sticking through. Well, we'll show you that here in a few minutes of what else we have that will work with that give you that look. And of course you can make it to where you can take your tires and wheels off and everything. But real quick, we have also to detail up those wheels. Look at this. We have beautiful design of valve stems, lots of those. And we'll go down, we have the lugs, as you can see right here. Take a look. We got the lug nuts. We have two different styles right now, but there's a few different styles of lug nuts and different types of nuts, and we'll show those to you. We are carrying quite a few of those, but we have right here the more modern, more like 80s I should say, it's more modern wheel and tire set there. But those lugs just it's definitely gives it a great look. And here's the other lugs. There's like two different types. There's that rounded type, and there's this one that has kind of a hollow tip, and you can see how they look on the wheels. You glue them right onto the wheels like that. But here is the thing, if you go ahead for that real added extra detail, we do have the brakes that, of course, the wheels work perfect with these brakes. And as you can see right here, let's take a look at when those brakes are all done up. There was some photo etch added onto these right there for that look, but they do not come that way. They come plain like that, and you can add photo etch if you want, which we do not carry that. But here are those brakes in David Hawkins Malibu with the wheels taken off. And there's the rear right there, and what a beautiful realistic detail that you can add. And we're gonna go on. We've got a lot of stuff, jack stands, service stands. These are kind of interesting. This is really popular in rally car, where the service stands go into the body. They have a tube that's welded into the framework, and that's become quite a popular way of working on the cars in the pits at the rally races. And if you are into rally cars, this company has a lot of rally stuff. You're going to see some of this stuff works with the rally cars, drag racing, everything, but they have a lot more. I really do suggest you go check out their website and their Facebook, which I have a link back here. I wanted to show you right over here. There's a link to their Facebook and their website to take a look at everything that they make and offer. And I want to hear from it. If you want to have me carry certain product from them, I will carry it if you guys want it. But let's get back onto here. These are really cool, these little switches. You wouldn't think that this would be something you want to add in. They're so small, but boy, it makes a difference. Look at those switches on that dashboard. That is so cool. But moving right along, we can get into a lot of detail here. Just get onto the website, take a look. All kinds of great stuff. AN fittings, air cleaners, the conical air cleaners. Here's something that's really cool. The NASCAR hood pins. This is something I really like. These kill switches are cool. I got myself some of these. Look at how they look on that dashboard. And there's kind of the different designs they have that come in that tree that you'd get. There's a few different designs. These are some of the unique stuff that they have. I love this. I'm using on my little Porsche 911 I'm working on. How cool is that? Those little hood latches. They're those rubber hold downs. Racing seat belts. Battery. I am already sold out on the batteries. That went quick. And of course there's the door lock, but there's an assortment of bolt detail here. Load up more. All kinds of bolt detail. You can see the different types of bolts that they offer, and rivets. We've got all kinds of rivets here. And of course there's the price that I list if you're just buying one, because again, that's free shipping. The shipping is integrated into the price, but the more you buy, you do start to get a discount, because if you were to buy other items and then add this on, it would only cost you $5. And if you look back onto some of the other items here too, it's just like here. These are $15 if you buy them by themselves, but if you add it into an order with more items, you can drop it down to $8. It gets discounted because you're buying it in a group, and then I can integrate the shipping throughout the entire order instead of just one item. So it really does save you money to buy multiple stuff. So when you come in here and I just want to get this battery, but come on, you're going to want some of this other stuff. And of course, over on our other side, we've got some great stuff for you with the Luka Cee Products. And the resin right here. Tons of great items here for you. We'll just take a quick look of all that's here. So down in the description below, we have the link to this website. Got tons of great conversion kits and so much more coming. But that is Luka Cee Products, and everything on how to order is all on the website. So come on over and check it out. And I want to thank you all for watching this video and just checking out what we have for you. And just remember, the Scale Cars online products are now available right here at Luka Cee Products. At this time, we are very limited on the amount of items we have, and we're just seeing how this goes, and we may or may not be able to get a restock on this. So if you're wanting any of this, now's the time to get it, because I may not be able to get it again. We don't know yet, but come on over, get it now, because it's gonna go fast. And why do we like to have all these neat little doodads and stuff to stick on our models? That's really, really simple, because it's fun. Here's the producers.